Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Big Boy Card Collecting. As always, I'm your host, Andrew Davis, and today we are breaking a 2025 Topps Chrome Hobby Box. Got it right here. This is the third one that I'm breaking live. Kind of cheated, opened up my fourth one as a gift to myself. But we don't have to talk about that too much. A little bit of background on this. Obviously, these were $200 on a pre-order, give or take 200, 210. They're now 240. But they are sold out on Topps' website. So the way it works is that Topps issues a pre-order. It's a little bit cheaper than they release the next batch. They got that pretty quick to me. And so that's what happened there. But they're more expensive. And they sold out pretty quick within about 2-3 days. And the pre-order sold out also really quickly. But you can probably find this product in a hobby shop. You can find them online. It's not a hard product to find. It's just that you're probably not going to get it off the Topps. So quickly, and these are $240 at a retail on Topps. Whether what you pay at a card shop is completely up to you. But to go even further, there's 80 cards in here. It is Topps Chrome, and it is based off of Series 1, Series 2, which is basically everything that's based off of Topps for the year is based off of those two sets. You get an automatic guaranteed auto in here, if not a relic, if not something else. And so without further ado, let's rip this stuff open and see what we pull. And there's a lot of cool stuff in this stuff. So obviously, I mean, there's just a bunch of like inserts, some other stuff in there. Obviously the first box I pulled was awesome. Second box I pulled was okay. The third box was better that I didn't show, where there were some more parallels. There's about 3 parallels in here there. And this one is what we're gonna do. So let's see what we pull. So obviously we got this right here. Crack it open. As always, this one's being difficult. It's being really difficult, apparently. There we go. So obviously, this is what it looks like for those who are interested. And the way I do it, just so I could have statistical data, is I go in quadrants. So here we go. So quadrant 1 right here, that's 1. This is quadrant 2. And the reason why I do it this way, for those who are interested, this is quadrant 3, which is this one right here, and this is quadrant 4. And the reason why I do it that way is that I'm always trying to figure out where the autograph is. So that's why I do it that way, so that I could have statistical data, so that if I do go to a card shop and they have a box open and all the stuff for the majority of what I pull and other people pull is in the third one statistically, there you go. I typically tend to go there with that. So having said that, let's rip this open and see what we pull here and see what we got. So here we go. Obviously, we got Pete Alonso right there, base, awesome card. Andrew Vaughn, pretty cool right there. Cool. Fernando Tatis Jr., a power player, awesome insert. I love those inserts. And then we got Kobe Mayo, rookie on the Orioles. Not a bad pack so far. That was pack 1. Pack 2. Here we go. I won't do this quickly because I don't want to, bore everybody. Right here, base right there, right here, base, a refractor, Shomania. Pretty cool. It's cool. It's got that refractor stuff. Gotta love your refractors. In Chrome, they look awesome. And Joe Musgrove, awesome player. He's injured, but he should be coming back soon. So that was pack 2. Obviously, pack 1 was a little bit better, but that refractor of Shomania, pretty cool. Any refractor is great in general. So here we go. Here we go. So obviously, we got this right here. We got this right here. Pretty cool. We got one of these, which is really cool. Ohtani, 1990s. This is how the 1990s cards look, by the way, guys. So this was like, 35 years ago. Pretty cool, right? So that's cool. That's an Ohtani right there. And then we got this right here. So pretty sweet. Anything Ohtani is awesome. Really like that card. It's a nice one. Those in particular, the 1990s variations, are pretty sweet. So no complaints there. Here we go. We got this right here. A Zach Wheeler. This is cool. All Edge Rookie Rush. Pretty sweet. So obviously, Ha-Seong Kim. I believe he is. I don't even know what position he plays. But he's on the Dodgers and he's great. He's great. So he was acquired as a free agent. Pretty cool. These are awesome cards, by the way. This is just cool stuff. Like my Jacob Wilson is like this. It's just autoed. This is cool stuff. I love these cards. These are just really cool designs. That's a good one right there. And we got another insert in this one, which is Tyler Soderstrom, former first-round draft pick on the Oakland A's. And I think I actually have his autograph too, which is cool, which is really sweet. So, yes, pretty cool right there. Future stars. So, not bad. And then we got this right here, Colton Krauser. And for those who don't know, that's a Rookie Cup logo on the bottom. So that means that you were a rookie last year and you were voted onto the all rookie team stuff. So that's cool right there. So every card of a player from who was voted on that this year gets that trophy on the bottom of their card. So that's something that's really cool right there. So pretty sweet. That's a great pack there. So obviously this is the last pack of column 1 as I label it. For everybody who's interested in this, right here, cool. So they have a Sasquatch out in Kansas City for this guy. When he hits a hit or gets a home run, the Sasquatch comes out. It's pretty cool. We got this right here. Again, another refractor, Bryce Harper. I think it's Bryce Harper. Yeah, it's Bryce Harper. So pretty cool right there. And then this right here. So that's the first, column. So that's 25% through. Pretty cool. Obviously, we got 4 inserts out of 5 packs. Not bad. So, yes, on to pack 6, column 2. Here we go. This guy, awesome player, former home run derby champ, Alex Bohm. Pretty cool right there. Can't complain about him. Luis Angel Acuna on the Mets. Rookie power player. Awesome card. Really cool, actually. Like this one a lot. He's a good player. I hope he doesn't get traded. Then you got Chris Bryant. Pack 7. Yeah, I'm going to do this quickly. I mean, there's only 4 cards per pack, so it's not like it's monumental. It's not huge. So obviously we got this right here, which is Ezequiel Tovar, good player on the Rockies. We have this right here, again, just a White Sox player. We got all Etch, Ohtani, pretty cool. Can't complain about that. Because Shohei Ohtani is just so damn good. Then we got Shea Whitcomb on Houston, rookie, so that's cool right there. Pack number 8. Yeah, 8. So not bad, not bad. Here we go. Alex Bregman, pretty cool. Variation refractor kind of right there, kind of that X signature thing. A lot of these are in mega boxes, by the way. You get 10 of these in mega boxes, so it's cool variation for you. But it's not a refractor. This is a refractor. Nick Gonzalez. This is a refractor. Mike Yastrzemski. He's a good player. His grandfather's in the Hall of Fame. So, and his father died young, and his grandfather was very instrumental in raising him, and his grandfather's in the Hall of Fame. So that's kind of cool right there with this player. It's just a base chrome card of him, but it's a really cool one nonetheless. It's a cool story, right? So obviously pack number 9 here. Here we go. Let's see what we got. We got this right here. We got Lindor right here. Can't go wrong with Francisco Lindor. You have Corey Seager right here in Fortune 15. So we get, really cool stuff right here. These are awesome. I like these inserts too. It's a nice addition. I think this is the first time they brought them back actually in a while. Then we got Mike Burrows, Pittsburgh Pirates rookie. So pretty cool right there. And then this is pack number 10, the halfway mark. For everybody who's interested in the halfway mark here. So yes, Hunter Green, Griffin Cohen, or Connie, cool right there. We have Willie Adams, refractor, so can't go wrong with a refractor ever. And then we got this right here, Anthony Velope. He's having an interesting year, to say the least. So yes, so that's the halfway position. And then this is column 3. This is column 4. So here we go. Here we go, finishing this off. And just to get an idea here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 parallels out of 10 packs, out of 40 cards. I think. Yeah. So not a great ratio, but not a terrible ratio either. But here we go. Here we go. Pack number 11, column 3, Logan Gilbert. We got this right here, which is Drew Throp. There you go. That's the autograph. Nothing special, not a refractor. Just a base autograph. He's on the White Sox. I don't know much about him. Top certified autograph issue. So again, that's the autograph. I mean, his autograph looks nice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks like a nice autograph on the way he did it. It looks like he took time, right? Jackson Chourio insert right there, so that's cool. Good player on the Brewers. And then we got Andrew Benintendi right there on the White Sox. So autograph was in the first pack of column 3. It's actually the 3rd time out of 4 that it's been in column 3 for statistical data for everybody who's interested in that. And the reason why that matters is that you go to a card shop, they have a brand new open pack, and some individual packs. You might want to pick certain packs because you don't know where they're going to be. So obviously right here, a player right here going through that. Jonathan India, obviously a refractor right there. Tyler Locklear, rookie. So going through this a little quicker because obviously we pulled the auto. And I don't want to bore everybody, keep everybody here forever. As much as I like everybody who's watching or going to see this on repeat, I don't want to keep everybody here forever. I don't want to be that guy. I pulled this card a lot. Adonis Garcia, another Bryce Harper in that X Factor component, kind of the signature version of that. Pretty cool. We got some Aaron Judge power player insert, so you can never, ever go wrong with an Aaron Judge. We have a Matt Chapman on the Giants. Pretty cool. So no complaints there. So we got. Let's see what we got here for everybody else here for pack number 14. So pack number 14, we got Max Fried. Here we go. Max Fried, pretty cool. Can't go wrong with Max Fried. We got our first parallel with Zach Gallen on Arizona of this pack. So this one is actually number 54 out of 99, kind of like green wave, aqua green, teal chrome wave chrome stuff. Pretty cool. We got Mookie Betts, all etch. Can never go wrong with an all etch. Pretty sweet. Mookie Betts is a great player. David Festa on the Twins, I want to say. Yeah. So rookie right there, pretty cool. And then we got this right here as pack number 15. We got another 5 to go. So hopefully we're gonna pull some cool inserts, some interesting stuff here. So obviously we got this right here, Royce Lewis, Gustavo Campanero. Cool right there. Another refractor, which is Brian Buxton, who's an awesome player. Pretty cool right there. We then have Ryan Mountcastle. It's kind of one of the Baltimore Oriole 4s. So that's cool right there. No complaints. So obviously, so far, it's not a bad box. Wouldn't say it's a great box though, but it's not bad. All things considering. But let's see what happens next with all of this, and let's see what we pull. So obviously we got a Shomania regular here. We got Grant McRae right there. We have Corey Seager all etch insert. Pretty cool. Can never go wrong with Corey Seager. Justin Warborowski, rookie, the Dodgers. So pretty cool right there. Not bad. This is pack number 17, I want to say. Yes, 17. Bryce Harper, just base chrome of that. Ronaldo Acuna Jr., pretty cool right there. A refractor of Tristan McKenzie. No complaints. And then we got Luis Castillo, I want to say. I think is how you say his last name. Just base of that. So we got 3 packs left. This is pack number 18 for everybody who is interested in keeping track of this. So here we go. And then we got Nick Gonzalez. We got a X-Fractor right there, Shormanaya. So that's kind of cool. So we pulled the regular, the refractor, and the X Factor. I don't know. Yeah. You can see like how those boxes go, right? So that's kind of cool variation. We got Francisco Lindor, Fortune 15. You know, obviously I was hunting this down. It's about a $3 card, so that's not bad. Obviously I'm a huge Mets fan. Brooks Baldwin. So that right there. And we got pack number 19, and this is pack number 20. So we're gonna do 19 first. Here we go. So let's see what we got here. So Dylan Crew. Can never go wrong with Dylan Crew. He's gonna be great. Then what they do is that I'm not gonna show what names on this, but sometimes they reverse a card around, right? So when they do that, you know, it's interesting. So obviously we got Griffin Connie, 133 out of 250. So he's a rookie on the Marlins. And this is what it is. It's a purple refractor, 133 out of 250. So it's purple. It's not bad. It's kind of cool, right? So there you go right there. And then we have this 1990s Bryce Harper. So that's kind of cool right there too. So that's actually the second parallel we pulled. And then we got one of these 1990s Bryce Harper old school like 90s cards. So that's how the 90s cards look, by the way. They got that like psychedelic colors, right? They do. Or like that's really cool right there. So if you go back to the 90s, that's how a bunch of the cards looked. And then we got Marcelo Ozuna on the Braves. So yeah, and this is the last pack. So let's hope for the best. Let's see what we got here in this last pack. Anything that's going to be awesome. Let's go. Willie Adams. We have this right here. Juan Yepes. Pretty cool. We have Jose Altuve Refractor. So pretty sweet. And then we got the whole thing is Luis Angel Acuna rookie. So yeah, I mean, again, it's not a bad box. I'm just looking at the ratios of the inserts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 out of 80. So it's not terrible. It's I'm not very good at math. It's more than 1/8, but it's less than 15%. So it's somewhere in there. So it's 13 out of 80, whatever that reduces down to. I mean, what is that? 6.5 over 40, and then it'd be 3.25 over 20, right? Well, whatever that reduces down to on a percentage level is what that is. It's not a great ratio. I would have been much happier if it was like 15 inserts over 80. But you know, I'm not gonna be picky on that. Obviously my first box was great. The box that I didn't open up live was also great. To the point where I got 3 parallels in there and I got a lot of inserts. 13 inserts was pretty good. I'm not complaining about that. Obviously, I love these power players, but that first box that I opened, the auto was great. The inserts were great. And everything else was great with that. The refractors were solid. This is probably the 3rd best box. The box that I opened up the second round was the worst box. The first box I opened up was great. And then the box that I didn't open up live was the second best box I opened up because there's 3 parallels in there and there's a lot of inserts. I don't want to say that I'm unhappy, right? Because that's not what this is. I mean, I think this is a great product. Obviously, I love Topps Chrome in general. So I'm not unhappy with Topps Chrome in this box. What I do wish is that I wish that the autograph, you know, obviously is just a base autograph. And I wish that there was a little bit more inserts, or I wish the boxes were a little bit more balanced, because I've had, you know, in the 4 boxes that I've opened, I've had really great boxes and I've had really bad boxes. or boxes that I didn't feel were a $200 or $240 box. And so as a individual, I understand it's a box, right? You never know what you're going to pull the great stuff out of boxes, bad stuff out of boxes. I just wish that there was some more inserts into this one in particular, given that the auto was a base. And I wish that there was a little bit more balance with that, because that would be, to me, more interesting and a better, more balanced box. But again, I love it. I have 320 cards that I've opened up. I'm probably going to buy in the next few weeks some blasters or a mega box when they drop, because I think these are awesome products, and I love it, and I do want to get as many of them as I can get. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm happy with the product. I mean, in particular, I love inserts like this. I think this stuff is really cool. This is some of my favorite stuff. I think this is some of the best stuff that Topps has done, Power Players, because it is perfect for Chrome. So that is something that I enjoy. This is also really cool, this stuff, where it's perfect for Chrome. Future Stars is in a lot of other sets. I don't know if all Rookie Rush is in other sets, and I don't know if Power Players is in other sets. But if I love it, I love that it's perfect for Chrome. It really is perfect for Chrome. So that's my whole thing there. Again, $200, it's pretty solid. $240, depending on what you pull. I don't think that this box, obviously this box was a $200 box. The box that I pulled off air was a $240 box. I think this box barely touches $200, to be honest, but I'm not unhappy with it. My first box exceeds the $200 value. And as I stated, I just wish there was like another 2 or 3 inserts into that box, because that would feel more balanced. Or if there was another parallel into that box, because I've had boxes where I've only pulled 1 parallel. I've had boxes where I pulled 3. So I wish there was a little bit more balance, given that it was a base auto. And that's my only complaint about the product. But also what I've seen out there online is that people pull jumbo boxes and they pull 3 bases. So, it's randomly assigned and randomly put in there and randomly built. So that's the idea of packs. But again, I love it, and I'm very happy with this product. And personally, and I have no problem sharing this, is that moving forward, I'm probably not going to be picking up a Series 1 or a Series 2 or even an updated Series 1 or an updated base set. I'm probably just going to stick with updated Chrome stuff, because for 2 reasons. Money is a big issue. There's only so much money I have. And secondly, I think there's 3 reasons actually. First, it's money. Second, it's space, because you got to put all this stuff into a binder or into card boxes. And after a while, you're going to run out of space. And then thirdly, what it is that I just think that Topps Chrome is a superior product compared against something like a base set. And I just think that something like this is just a better, more superior product. And so that's my whole thing about the Topps Chrome stuff, is I just think it's a superior product against all the other products that are out there with Topps, in particular, as far as base stuff goes, because this is really based off of a base set. Allen and Ginter, Photogenic, 206, those are not based off of a base set. They're their own things. And if I buy those sets, I will definitely talk about it. Joys of Baseball, Bob Ross, X Topps is a whole different set. It's a whole different rule set. It is not based off of this. This is based off of a Series 1 and a Series 2. So that's all I have to say. But enough about that. I think I beat it with the dead horse. I'm going to do a lot of cards here. About an hour and 20 minutes if you look at all 3 videos. So thank you so much for watching and seeing it whenever you did. Thank you so much for everybody on Instagram for participating. And I do want to remind everybody that I do announce what I am doing on Instagram. So if you want to know what I'm breaking, what I'm buying, what's coming out, when it's coming out, Instagram is the place to go. It is Big Boy Card Collecting, where I announce, show off what I buy, show off my hits, show off other cool stuff that I got going on, show off certain things that come in that I haven't actually disclosed. So definitely, if you want to stay on top of stuff, you want to be informed, you want to have knowledge, you want to know when things are dropping, Instagram is the place to go. That is Big Boy Card Collecting. I also let people know what I'm cracking open with Big Boy Card Collecting. So that's the other thing too. And when I'm going to go live for mostly. So definitely go there, follow me there. It's much appreciated. Also subscribe if you haven't already on Big Boy Card Collecting on YouTube. Again, if you subscribe, you won't miss a video. And then furthermore, I do sell a lot of cards on eBay. So a bunch of this stuff might wind up on eBay that I have duplicates of, or that some of these autographs and just a bunch of other cards are going to wind up on eBay eventually from me. And that is in the description down below. So if you're looking to buy cards, you're looking to buy a lot of cool stuff in that regard, I have you covered there. So please check stuff out. I carry one-on-ones. I carry expensive cards. I carry some really cool stuff. And then I also carry $7 cards. So I carry everything from a $1,500 to a $2,200 card, $1,500 cards, $1,000 cards down to like $5. So there's something for everybody in my store. And so if you're looking for something, I probably have it. And if I don't have it, I know somebody who does. And I will happily introduce you to that person because I know everybody wants to get what they want to get. And that's what we're here to do. So again, thank you so much for watching, everybody. And I will catch you in my next video.